Now we're on lesson 3 for the course overview. Start here. And in lesson 3, we're going to, well, it asks you to set up a browser and install zip 7. And I'm going to suggest that you don't do this because by default, your computer should have zip capabilities already. So for lesson 3, I want you to just walk through this with me. And I'll show you what you need to know and what you don't need to do. So for web browsers is a software program for viewing and using web pages. If you're using a web browser you are using a web browser to view the page right now. The web page is this page of the course, and the web browser is the software program you're using to view it. So Firefox, for example, is a web browser. It's asking you in this course to change your browser settings so that the instructions for the course will work better for you. And then this takes you to a tab called Change Firefox Settings. And this is what it asks you to do. It asks you to go to Firefox, click on the Tools menu, click on Options, and in the options, in the top left, click on Main. So let's see if the Firefox options will allow you to do that. So then you click on Options, and you click on General is what you're probably going to see. Let me Alt-tab back to the directions. It says click Main, and under Downloads, click Always Ask Me Where to Save Files, and that's a really good thing. So let's check that out. So where it says show downloads when Windows, save files to downloads. So you can say always ask me where to save files. That is much better. So then you go to download something and you get a message that says where do you want to put it, and then you decide where it goes. Otherwise, you're going to end up maybe not being able to find your downloads. And so this makes it just so much simpler. So go ahead and click OK after you do that. Now let's tab back and see what the directions are. Make sure the checkbox next to Enable JavaScript is checked. It should be checked. And then click OK. So let's go back to our browser settings. And we wanted to make sure that JavaScript was available. So I believe we go to in here, content. Yep, click on content and enable JavaScript should be checked. So tools, options, content, and make sure enable JavaScript is checked. So moving on, file compression. It's talking about files being really large. Well, what happens in this course really is there are a few assignments that wants you to edit 5 documents, not 5 huge documents, just 5 small documents, and pass those 5 documents in. And it wants you to put them in a zip folder. And it wants you to download a zip utility. However, you should have the ability to create zip files at school. And let me show you how to do that. So you can just skip through this part. To zip, let's say I wanted to put these files in a zip folder. So I select them. I just clicked and dragged over them. I click on Write, and I choose Send To, and then it says Compress Folder. That's all you need to do. And follow, oh, well, let me show you how that's done. So let's go ahead and select them, and right-click, and choose Send To, and then choose Compress Folder. So you can see it's compressing it and making a zip folder. And you can see now I have the zip folder. In the zip folder here are all the files that I've zipped in there. And what you're going to do is upload and pass in the zip folder. And when you do, I will get, I don't need that, I will get the 5 files in that folder. So select all the files and then right-click and zip them up and pass them in. And that's only when you have more than one document to pass in. So where it says download 7 zip with Firefox, just skip it because you already have that built into your system at school. So you can skip install 7 zip, and I just showed you how to zip files. So you can go ahead and look at this for review, but if you have any questions about how to zip them, let me know. I am not going to give you any zipped files, but you'll find zip files in your course resources folder. So you just right click and then click extract here, and it will extract the documents out of the zipped folder. Now I know I'm going through this fast, but I'm going through it and you can go back and revisit things. I hope that I helped you get through lesson 3, and skipping downloading the zip files is a huge help, I'm sure. I'm going to close this out and create a video 4.